Hello Ceramics B students. Today we're here to find images for our tile mural, our identity tile mural. So once again what we're going to do is I've decided that I want for my identity for myself symbolizing a lion. Yeah, I know it's a stretch, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to type in lion in Google. I'm going to search for an image for a lion, and I think I chose this one. Okay, so what you want to do is once you find an image, click on it so that it appears by itself. You're going to hold on the control key on the keyboard, control key. We can't not right click with the Mac, so we're just going to have to use the keyboard. So click control, hold down control, click on it, and you're going to copy image. Alright, let's now go to Photoshop. Find Photoshop on your dock. By the way, if you're not familiar with Macs, this is called a dock. And if you cannot find or Adobe Photoshop on your dock, we'll go to the Applications window here and open up this folder. Just click once, don't click twice. Just click once and then again on the application. Alright, so here's Photoshop. Let me close this down here. So what you want to do when you're in Photoshop is to simply just go to File first, go to New. Now when you copy this image, it's going to go to the clipboard. We call it the clipboard on the computer. And Photoshop is going to remember what's the last image that was put to the clipboard, so it'll automatically be that size. Okay, so now we're going to edit and paste it. We copied it, now we're just going to paste it, edit, paste in place here. Okay. Next thing we want to do is set up our crop tool, because you want this to be 5 inches by 5 inches wide, because that's the size of our tile. So click on the crop tool. It looks like this. Okay, click on that, and then you need to type in 5 inches by 5 inches at 300 res, because we want to print this out with high resolution if we can. Okay, and then scroll from start at the gray area and scroll down. Hold down the mouse key. Scroll down till you hit your pick, get the crop it in for a nice composition, and then you can just click in the box and move it over. Alright, and then double click on it when you're ready. It'll blow it up, but look here, we're at 100% blown up, and that's how big the file will be, because we are at 300 resolution. Good for printing. Now, last step is now that we have our picture, what I'd like you to do is go to Filter, Artistic, Cutout. And we're going to use, for our tiles, we're going to use a series of 4 colors. Okay? 4 colors. You can choose your combination of what you want for your cutout, number of levels at 4, edge simplicity at 4, and then edge fidelity at 2. Now you can play around with this if you want. See, I'm losing a lot of resolution there, so I think 4 is a good number. Don't want too many levels. So yeah, just play around with the slider bar and see what you think. Maybe 1 would work better. Not a lot more detail. Okay, and that's it. Click OK, and we're ready to print this. Okay, so now that I have this, I want to print it. I'm going to go to, I'm going to save this. Let's save this as a JPEG. Now, you might see something that looks like this. If you have a little box that opens, click on this downward arrow, and then make sure you have the desktop selected. And then we're going to type in your name, last name, first name, and then change the format to JPEG. Click OK. It'll save it to your desktop. This setting is OK, and that's it. If you want to go back to your original, step backwards. Okay, and there we have it. You can print out an original copy too for when we do the sculpture part. If you'd like to do that, you can do that as well. But save it. Save as. Let's call this Manders Chan Sculpture for our sculpture tile. Okay, again, desktop, save it as a JPEG, and we're okay. That'll do it. Good luck. Raise your hand if you need help.